This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They stop it, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
Well,
that's not even who I was throwing the ball to.
Perfectly here to get this game started.
He just had to be standing there and caught it. I was going for square because he got open.
To get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Lets it go quickly. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Oof, the rim. Guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Let's throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And now the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And here's the handoff. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up on 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Houston!
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Fire to the right side, complete. Fights through a tackle. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A play action looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch. Tackle made to the 41. It's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Comes a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Important 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They'll run it from the gun.
Nice Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Caught with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns churn out another 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Gets the first and still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Houston. That's how you finish a play. They slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Of all the skill players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense heads back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Houston.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage? Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And that run produces a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver grabs it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it, no problem. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
On the kick, hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets made on the outback. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Houston. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching.
Give me just a sec. I'm back.
That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, handoff. And tackled there by the defense.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He'll be forced out well short of the goal line. A huge stop by this defense on 4th and goal.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the run moves the ball.
This drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Close to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Pounding away with the run game. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. He'll hand it off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Houston. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I just want him to actually catch it. You're in position.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense.
I was wondering, I was like, why did he lob it so slow? And I was like, oh, God, I think he didn't mean to do that.
Afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick.
Yeah, now you still got 3 timeouts. That ain't over yet.
So the offense heads back out onto the field.
This is EA.
The last possession was just old school power.
It's coming. It's coming.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. A short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short completion to the tight end. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better. Possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.